head official Mike Riley in the eye of the storm, Stewart, saying, yes, they're going to improve communication in the stadium for fans, but no, they're not going to make the referees go over to those pitch side monitors. What do you make of that?
Well, he's absolutely wrong, because every other league that I've worked on, they've done exactly that, and it's a better thing for it. The VAR works better. We've done it in MLS, Liga, you've done it in the Bundesliga, Serie A. It works much better than in England. And the one reason why it works so poorly in England is because the referees don't go and look at the monitor. It doesn't take any more time. And everybody in the ground can see that the referee is now going to try and make his own decision going to look at that monitor. When he stands there in the middle and waits and waits and waits for somebody in his ear to tell him something, it doesn't work. And for that reason, the arrogance of Mike Riley and the Premier League about this, Mike Riley needs to go. Because we're in a profession where if you don't do your job well, you get the sack. If you're a player, you get dropped from the team if you're not playing well. If you're a manager and you lose games, you get sacked. Now, he's in a position, if referees get dropped from doing games if they make too many mistakes. Mike Riley has made mistake after mistake after mistake. He's in charge of the referees. He's got it completely wrong and he has to go.
Do you agree, boys? Mike Riley for the chop for this?
It seems very much that Mike Riley's digging his heels in and his ego is getting in the way of this. You know, if he thought initially that it would save time, because pretty much from what they're telling us, that was the reason the referee wasn't going to go to the monitor, that's nonsense. And once you figure that one out, then you make the change. And it takes a bigger man to accept being wrong about something. But clearly, Mike Riley is not the bigger man.
Here's my issue or challenge with all of this. Firstly, everything that Stewart says is absolutely correct. As I keep mentioning, I was in the initial meetings about how VAR was to be used, and you saw how it was rolled out and the protocols employed during World Cup 2018, how well it worked, including referees going to pitch-side monitors, the importance of it, and I stand by that. But as I've been saying over recent weeks, time and time again, every time I hear the PGMOL or anybody from the Premier League speak about VAR and its issues or the corrections, it's always been about the league and the fans. And that is putting the cart before the horse. VAR is there to help the referees. Go to the referees, ask them what they need, develop protocols in conjunction with the referees, instead of trying to figure out how you can make VAR part of a better fan experience. As a result, what you do is you're not helping the referees, you're not giving them the tools they want, and games are being refereed poorly, and that is what the fans want. The fans just want well-refereed games, and you're not giving it to them.
Frank Leboeuf is also with us. Frank, watching from Paris, what do you make of this? It's been suggested that it's the pace and the tempo of the Premier League that's preventing this from happening.
Well, I think it's a mistake. I agree with all the guys. You know, I think Mike Riley is wrong because we need to see the referee, if they can't decide what's going to happen, to have the last call. It's also taking out the responsibility of the referee's shoulder to not asking him to check in the last call if something happened and see in the monitor on the side of the pitch. I can see that all the time in the League One. It's of course it's taking a little bit more time, but it's only fair to the game and only fair to what you want to achieve with the VAR. So I think it's wrong for the English referees to not be able to check and give their call, and also because they are on the field, because they feel the game. The people on outside of the stadium don't feel the same way the game, and maybe they don't talk to the players, they don't see how the game goes, and maybe they give the wrong decision because they don't feel what's going to happen or what is happening on the field.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN+.